Hi everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect to Your Angels. I first of all have to apologize because I know I'm getting to this reading late this week. However, I was just on holidays visiting family and just got home yesterday. So I've gotten a little behind in my schedule, but what do they say? Better late than never. It was such a good trip though, because we pulled off the best surprise ever. My family has a big party every year where everybody gets together, and nobody knew that I was coming with my family, and so we surprised everybody. It was awesome. So much fun. So yes, I am a little behind, and again, I'm sorry, but anyway, we'll get right to the reading for this week, which will be for August the 5th through the 11th. Actually, before that though, I just wanted to share with you some exciting news, or it's exciting for me anyway. As some of you may know, I am also a Reiki master, and I have been doing Reiki for quite some time, but I finally just got all my paperwork sent away to the Canadian Reiki Association. So now I'm actually registered practitioner with them, and I'm all official because they sent me my certificate. You can see it there. I'll peek away through the corner. So there it is. I'm all registered and certified and everything. So that's awesome. I'm really excited about that. I'm actually doing my practicum right now to become a teacher as well. So hopefully by about Christmas time that will all be done, and I will then be certified to also teach Reiki. So if you're in the Calgary area and you want to learn, you can let me know. I'm going to start doing some classes in the new year. So yes, so that's my exciting news. Yay! If you're not familiar with Reiki, it's Reiki. And it is a wonderful modality for healing, not just the physical, but mind and body as well. So it really is about the mind, body, and spirit all together for complete and whole or holistic health. And it is a wonderful therapy as well that can work in conjunction or complementary to traditional Western medicine therapies that you might be undergoing by a family physician or a specialist or whatever. So they can work together really, really well. So if you want more information on that, you can go to the Canadian Reiki Association website, which is www.reiki.ca, or you can go to my website, which is www.connecttoyourangels.com, and just remember that the 2 is the numeral 2 instead of the word. So it's connecttoyourangels.com. So there you go. So this week I wanted to work with the Angel Therapy cards. Here they are. And we will go ahead and get started with this week's reading. So we'll pull our usual 3 cards here. We'll take that one, and that one, and that one. All right. So for Monday, Tuesday this week, which is actually today is the Monday. Yes, it is. See, I told you, back from vacation, I can't remember what's going on. Today is the civic holiday in Canada, so yay, happy long weekend, woohoo, for all of us here in Canada. We get an extra day of the weekend. Ooh, this is great. So today and tomorrow, the card, I'll hold it up there. Sorry, I know we're getting a glare. Goddess. I don't know if you can see that, Goddess. I'll read you what it says. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Very interesting here, the divine feminine. And it's kind of funny how this ties in with Reiki, because oftentimes when I do Reiki on people, I can get a sense that the Reiki energy is flowing better on one side of the body than the other, and we have a masculine and a feminine side. So there's often sort of one side that people sort of favor, or I don't know, is more dominant, I guess you could say. So this is maybe message for some of you out there who may be having more strength on the masculine side to now express your divine feminine and doing some things that embrace that. So it can be simple things like self-care, right? All the ladies out there, and especially if you're a mom, you know what it's like. You're kind of the lowest person on the totem pole, right? Everybody's needs and wants come before your own, and then you just kind of deplete yourself, and at the end of the day you're always pouring out of your cup, but your cup's not being refilled. So you need to make sure you're taking some time for yourself and doing some self-nurturing things. Okay, I know we always think there's no time. There's always time, right? That's a mind story that we tell ourselves. So we need to clear that, get rid of that, and instead use an affirmation. I have more than enough time to get everything done that I need to do, right? So make sure you build in some self-care. It's also saying on that card about your intuition. So really, if you're one of those people, you get the little nudges and you sort of pick up on that, but then you don't listen to it. It's a reminder to pay attention to that, because again, that's coming from your angels. That's them giving you the guidance that you've been asking for. So if you've been getting reoccurring thoughts or got feelings about stuff, you really need to pay attention to that, especially when it repeats and you notice that it's getting stronger. The same messages keep coming up time and time and time again. That's their way of getting your shaking you, saying, hey, listen to us, we're trying to help you. So pay attention to that, okay? So that's for Monday and Tuesday. Now for Wednesday, Thursday, ooh, nice. Earth Angel. Oops. Earth Angel. Where are you there? Let me put that up there. Can you see that? There we go. We'll focus on that. Earth Angel. I know we're getting a glare in here. And it says, you are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. So we've been getting a lot of those messages lately about you undercover light workers who know you have a path and a purpose here to help and to serve, but maybe are feeling a little reluctant, or you don't have enough confidence yet, or you don't think you have the confidence to move forward and to help and to serve in the capacity that you are meant to do. So here's that message again. Like I said, when messages repeat, you know that you need to start to do something about that. So some of you out there who are reluctant, this is your time to shine. The world needs you now. So please, please, please come forward and help. And especially, like it says right on this card, to teach about love, because that's really what it's about, right? We're getting away from the old sort of thoughts, the old methodology, and shifting into this higher consciousness now. And so part of your job is going to be to teach others about that. So please, if maybe you're just at the beginning of your spiritual journey and you're not sure where that is leading, just know that please move forward and continue with that, and move where you feel guided. Maybe it's to read a book or to take a workshop or whatever. Then if you are feeling that, then this is your validation again to move forward with those things, okay? Because it's going to eventually take you on that path where you need to be. So really pay attention to that now as well too. If you're getting those nudges to expand your spiritual awareness or to learn new things, to please move forward and continue with that, all right? Now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, be willing to forgive. There we go. Forgive. And ask the angels, it says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. The angel's job is to enact God's will, which is peace on earth. And the way that they do that is by one person at a time. So if they make your life more peaceful, and the next person's life more peaceful, and the next person's life more peaceful, you can see how that has a domino effect, right? When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we really cannot be at peace, because it actually is more damaging to you or to us than to anybody. Like, you are harming yourself more than anything else. And there's that saying, I don't know if it for sure was Buddha, but I think it's attributed to Buddha, but it says, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Well, yeah, you can see what I mean about it being damaging to yourself, right? So letting go of anger and resentment and all of those feelings is a wonderful thing to do, and it's healing, and it's just good for the soul. So where we get hung up is about the word forgive, because it has a lot of emotion attached to it, right? And we think when we are forgiving somebody, or this is what our mind tells us, when we forgive somebody, really what we're saying is, okay, well, yeah, whatever you did, I'm fine with that. I forgive you. Well, no, it's not okay what they did to us, but what you have to get around is separating the person from the action, right? So when you pull them apart, you can forgive the person. You're not necessarily forgiving the action, but you forgive the person. So that's what true forgiveness is about. And so if you can sort of get your head wrapped around that. It makes that a little more palatable. It makes it kind of easier to do. So here's some homework for you guys. At the end of every day, I want you, before you go to bed, to think back on your day, do a mental review of your day, and think, was there anybody today that upset me, angered me, made me feel less of myself, whatever, right? Go back on your day and do those things. Think about that. And then in your mind, imagine that person, the scenario, or whatever it was, and say, I release you and I forgive you. I hold no unforgiveness back. And now you are free and I am free. And doing that every night is great because it's like hygiene. You are getting rid of it, you're dealing with it, so that you then don't carry that to the next day and the next day and the next day, and it compounds and it builds over time, creating a dis-ease within the body that can then manifest as disease, right? That's how we get these diseases, these physical manifestations of things. Every disease has an emotional root. So you don't want to build and build and build. It's like a volcano, right? You think of a volcano, after a while, like that stuff has to go somewhere. It erupts, right? So it's like us. If we stuff down our emotions and our feelings, and we stuff and we stuff and we stuff, eventually it's got to do something, right? It's got to come out in some way, shape, or form. So before it gets to that point, just deal with it, release it, get rid of it, be done with it. So that exercise there that I just told you to do every night, you can do as well to anybody up to this point in your life that has upset you, angered you, or whatever, right? And don't forget to include your own name on that list. So do some self-forgiveness work as well. All right, so that's for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Great exercise to do next weekend when you are having some time to yourself. You won't be interrupted. Make a list. Every person, living or deceased, that's ever upset you, and do your forgiveness stuff and be done with that. And you will be amazed how freeing that exercise actually is. So I really encourage you. I would love to hear your feedback on that. How did that go for you? Did you notice a difference? Do you sleep better now? Do you just feel lighter? Do you all of a sudden not have chronic pain or headaches or things like that? Okay, so let me know. You can post here on YouTube. Your comments. I'd love to hear from you. You can post on my Facebook page, which is also Connect to Your Angels. Again, it's the number 2. And yeah, let me know how that works out for you, because it's a really helpful exercise. All right, so that's it for another week, everybody. I hope you have a great civic holiday. If you're in Canada and celebrating today, enjoy your extra day of holiday. And have a great, wonderful week ahead. We will see you all here next week. Thanks.